Good morning. I welcome you the second session of tables term, the tables term. In this lesson, I want to explain two stanzas, the summary of two stanzas. Okay, the main theme of the poem is explained. He want to explain his strong faith and love on nature, and he is confident that nature is the best teacher rather than the books. This is the main theme of the poem. And now come to the poem. First stanza. Up, my dear friend, and quit your books. Surely you will grow double. Up, my dear friend, my friend, and clear your looks. Why all this toil and trouble? Why all this toil and trouble? The sun above the mountains had a freshening lustre mellow through all the long green fields as spread. His first sweet evening yellow. Here, the first stanza, he started the poem with exclamation. Up. So, he asked, actually, in this poem, the speaker is a poet. Who is that? Poet. Speaker himself, who is the poet. Listener is his friend. Listener is what is that? His friend. Is a friend. So he is talking. He is talking to his friend in this poem. Through this poem. So he is asking his friend, up. So my friend, get up and stand up from the books where you are sitting with the books. So get up, oh my dear friend, get up and stand up just by leaving books aside. Leaving books aside. Quit your books means leave your books or stop reading books. On seeing his friend is spending so much time. On reading books. His friend always goes to one room and he is reading. Reading. He doesn't know under work. Just he knows only one thing. What is that? He is doing only one thing, that is reading books. Whenever he goes to his friend is a reading book. He immersed in reading books. So that at last he asked his friend, up, my dear friend, and quit your books. Get up and stand up and leave your books. Surely you will grow double. If you spend so much time on reading book, if you go like this just by reading books, what will happen? Surely you will grow double. Here, you means who is that? William Wordsworth friend. You will grow double. Here, double means duality. Double means what is that? Duality. It's not increasing what is that? Personality or double personality. Okay, double means duality. What is that? Dual nature. Every person has his own nature, and his own attitude, and his own ideas, and his own thinking. He has own system. Okay, just by reading books, we can form what is the duality. Okay, some others influence may fallen or may affect the reader. That is the reason why he said to his friend, so leave the books, or else what will happen? You will grow double. So I will clear it. Just listen. So my attitude is, or my nature is, what is that? I am against who is that? I am against Naxalism. I hate Naxals. hate Naxals. After reading many books on Naxalism and importance of Naxalites, their life, their struggles, and their problems, what will happen? After 6 months or after 1 or 2 years, what will happen? I love Naxalism. I love Naxalites. I want to join Naxalites. Is it clear? So, what makes or what changes me? What is the reading books? Reading books. So, one writer writes in one way, another writer writes one way. Okay, how long you read these? What is that? The books of this writer, you are following the way of the writer's thinking. Is writer emotions and this writer what is that feelings and this writer thoughts are what is that are affecting you, after stopping reading these writers books or this writer books, what will happen? This influence and his influence on you will survive few days or few years. Then you started reading what is that this writer's books. After 6 months or after 1 year, what will happen? You are writing by his ideas, this writer's ideas, this writer's ideas. That is the reason why. William Wordsworth said, what is that? Surely you will grow double if you read books. If you read many hours, if you read books many hours. If you read books daily. Is it clear? Of course you can read books. He is not saying quit reading books or stop reading books or throw the books. Just read for some time. And according to who is that William Wordsworth, this knowledge, the knowledge is given by books is not are more valuable than the knowledge given by the nature. We get knowledge from the books is what is that so little. It's not completed. It's not true. But the knowledge we gain from nature is true. Is complete knowledge. It is universal base. It has a universal base. Okay, is it clear? Dual means or a double or a duality means lost our originality. We lost our originality. We lost our identity. Okay, some others influence affect us. Some others influence affects us. Is it clear? We lost our originality just by reading. That is the reason why he is saying surely you will grow double. And he said in the next sentence same thing, up. He uses same exclamation, up, my dear friend, clear your looks. Okay, so in the first step, what is that exclamation shows? Get up or stand up from the place where you are reading. In the next third line, in the starting of third line, he used what is up again, because he was confused. Who was confused? His friend was confused by the sudden call of William Wordsworth. He doesn't know why his friend saying stop reading books or get up or stand up just by leaving the books aside. He could not understand why he is saying. So that he was in confusion. He was confused. He was totally confused. Okay, that is the reason why just by observing his confusion he is giving. Who is giving? William Wordsworth giving second call. What is it? Up, my dear friend. Up, my dear friend. Clear your looks. And in the first line, what is that? Quit your books means stop or leave your books. Now he said, what is that? Clear your looks. He is not saying rub your what is that eyes or change your way of looking. way of looking. Is it clear? He said, just change your point of view, change your thinking. సో నీ యొక్క దృక్పథాన్ని మార్చుకో అని చెప్పేసి ఎవడు అన్నాడు ఇక్కడ? విలియం వర్డ్స్వర్త్ సేయింగ్ హిస్ ఫ్రెండ్ చేంజ్ యువర్ వ్యూ or change your perspective on looking at the objective. Everyone has his own way of thinking, and everyone has his own view on things. After reading books, what will happen? We may change our view. Before reading books of some other, we look at some particular thing with a positive way, in a positive way. After reading the books of some writer, we changed our attitude. And we change our way of looking, our way of observing the things. We think about it in negative manner. Because what will happen? The reading books what is that? The writer's book changes our way of thinking, and our way of observing the things. Is it clear what I'm saying? So that is the reason why he said, what is that? Clear your looks. Okay. So the last line, why all this toil and trouble? Oh my dear friend, why are you troubling, or why are you toiling to get knowledge? There is a easiest way to get knowledge. From where? From the nature. Go to the nature and enjoy and observe the many things, and you will get so much knowledge. You will get so much knowledge. Is it clear? So we are spending so much time in reading book in a closed room, on reading books. If you spend so much time on reading books, what will happen? You may get illness, or you may lose your eyesight. Okay, so that is the reason why he said, what is it? Why all this toil? Toil means hard work. Why all this toil and trouble? There is a easiest way. Oh my dear friend, you are struggling to get knowledge just by staying in a closed room, just by sitting all that time before the books. Is it clear? So leave those things. That is hard. There is the easiest way. The way is go into the nature, walk in the nature, enjoy the nature, enjoy the beauties of nature, and as well as get the knowledge. Get the knowledge, get the health, and get the many things from the nature. So this is the meaning of the first stanza. And the next stanza, in this next stanza, William Wordsworth explained the beauty of the nature. He explained the beauty of sunrise and sunset. He explained the beauty of sunrise and sunset to say nature has the best knowledge. Nature is the best source of getting knowledge. Is it clear? That is the reason why he explains the beauty of sunrises and the beauty of sunsets. Okay, he explained what is that? The sunrise. The sun above the mountain's head. And the early morning, if you observe, the sun rises where? Above the mountain's head. If you observe the thing, if you look at the scenery, we will be mesmerized. We will be shocked the beauty of the sun. Is it clear? So it is very wonderful. It is a very wonderful. So wherever, whenever, or how long we observe, how far or how long we observe the what is the beauty of the sunrises, we will be shocked. We feel same happiness. We feel what is the same happiness in every day. Same happiness in every day. So the sun above the mountainside. Sun rises above the mountainside, and the same sun has spread. This is the here this sentence. This is the subject and this is the verb. This is the object. What is the sun? The sun has spread. The sun has spread. It's a freshening luster mellow through all the long green fields. What is it? Sun has spread its rays. The morning rays. The morning shining and fresh, sharp. What is that? Shining, sharp and rich rays through all the long green fields. Through all the long green fields. At the morning. If we observe the sun rays in the morning, it's very shining. It's very pleasant. It is very fresh. It is very fresh. And the sun is spreading its rays through all the long green fields. Okay, I can't describe the beauty of sunrise. I think you have experience of the beauty, observing the beauty of sunrise. So the sun has spread freshening luster. Freshening means fresh. Luster means a shining. Mellow means a sharp and rich, pleasant rays through all long green fields. Through all long green fields. Is it clear? Okay. And is first sweet evening. This means whose sun. Is first sweet evening alone. In the morning or up to midday. Sun's spreading. Sun is spreading its rays in It's shining. Nothing but it's a white in color. But in the evening, when the sun sets, the sun has spread the yellow colored rays. When the yellow colored rays is falling down over the green fields appeared as a yellow color or a golden color, as if they are colored with yellow color or a golden color. Actually, they are not colored with golden color. It looks as yellow because sun has spread its yellow rays over where the long green fields. Is it clear? The fields are green, the trees are green, but the effect of the sun rays during the sunset, those are appeared as a golden fields, and golden leaves. Is it clear? So this is the sceneries. This is the imagery created by who is that? William Wordsworth in this poem. So why does he explain the beauty of sunset and sunrise? Okay, to motivate the people, go into the nature and observe the nature, enjoy the nature, and learn many things from the nature. Is it clear? So here William Wordsworth want to make every human being as the lover of nature, You want to change the situation. So far many people are addicted to electronic devices at present society, when many people are addicted to what is that electronic devices, so that you give you one call, just my dear people, leave the what is it, your electronic devices, leave your works aside and go into the nature, observe the nature and enjoy the nature and learn many things from the nature. Okay, you will get knowledge as well as you get a good health. You get a good health. So this is the second stanza. This is the meaning of second stanza. We will learn remaining stanzas in upcoming sessions. Thank you very much.